Ma'am, naka-unmute po kayo. Wala pong audio.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Hi, everyone. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yes po. Thank you.
Wala naka-on yung, naka-mute pa lang yung mic niya.
All right. All right. So for everyone to be able to catch up, wait a minute. We are talking about auxiliary verbs. Okay. But you were able to see the slides. Okay. So now there is also another example that you cannot, this is not considered correct. Okay. She was being delighted after her boyfriend gave her a bouquet of roses. So you can't use delighted because this is not an attitude, okay? This is a feeling, okay? So she was delighted. You can just say she was delighted. Also, it is in past tense, the ed, okay? So you can't say being and delighted. You can't put that together because it actually defeats the purpose of the past tense of delight, which is delighted. So you can just simply say she was delighted after her boyfriend gave her a bouquet of roses. Okay, is it clear?
Okay.
So now, our next topic is the do verb. Okay? Do, does, did, do. It talks about emphasis, it talks about negatives. You can use do or don't, do not. And then it talks about questions. You use it in questions. For example, do you hear me right now? Don't you know the latest iPhone 16 will be launched? Don't you know that it's not allowed to eat in class? All right. So here are the examples. She did not eat dinner last night. So the main action is eat. The main action is eat. The helping verb used is did not. It's a negative form, but it is a helping verb. Second example. Does the hotel have a gym and pool? Does the hotel have a gym and pool? It is used in a question. And next example, it's a dialogue actually. He was assigned to switch off all the lights before leaving. He did. Do not worry as much. So this is an example wherein the word did was used to emphasize a specific action. Yes, he did. Okay? Everything clear? Now let's talk about sense verbs. From the word itself, sense, you have an idea what this is all about. Sense verbs. Even by looking at the examples on the board, you would know that sense is verbs that describe our five senses. Okay, I'm going to pick someone from the crowd. What is one sense, human sense that we have? Sense of smell. Very good. Another one? Sense of taste. Okay, another one? Feeling. Okay. And another one? Sight. Sense of sight. Yeah, sense of sight. Very good. And another one? Hearing. Very good. So, yeah, I already mentioned the five. So we have sense of taste, sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of feeling, and the last one? Sense of smell. So these are called sense verbs. Let's read one by one. Appear, grow, seem, stay, become, look, smell, taste, feel, remain, sound, and chirp. Sense verbs could be used as linking verbs. Okay? Linking. From the word linking, you link the subject to the main action. Okay? Ibig sabihin, pumapagit na yung linking verb. The linking verb acts like a bridge so that it can link the subject to the action. Okay? If using a noun to describe the subject, the word like is used. Let's look at some examples so that you can differentiate between sense verbs and action verbs. Okay. First example, your perfume smells heavenly. Okay? Heavenly describes the smell of the perfume. Okay? But here, the verb that was used is a sense verb. The sense verb smells. Okay? Your perfume smells heavenly. So heavenly describes smells because heavenly here is used as an adverb, right? Okay. Now on the next example over here, heavenly perfume. This is used as an adjective, okay? Because it directly describes the perfume. Is it clear? On the first example, heavenly is used as an adverb because it describes the verb smells. And on the second example, heavenly describes the noun. That's why it's an adjective. All right? Next example. The pizza tasted delicious. The sense verb is tasted. The pizza tasted delicious. And next example, they tasted the delicious pizza. So this one over here, action verb, tasted. Ginamit siya as action. Because it described, it is used, ito yung subject, they, okay? They tasted, so it's an action. Pero dito sa first example, it's a sense verb. The pizza tasted delicious, meaning it describes how the pizza tastes. But this, on the second example, it talks about The people who tasted the pizza. It's an action verb in this example. Okay? Do you see the difference? Parang confused siya. If you have any questions, please raise your hands. Okay? We need to entertain questions if some things are not clear. Okay, another example. Ay, wait lang. Ba't parang may mali sa PPT? Okay. I feel like yung program kasi ng laptop, hindi siya akma dun sa, I mean, it should be your perfume smells heavenly and then versus she smelled your heavenly perfume. Ayan, gets niyo ba? So, eto, kaduktong siya nito. Okay? So, again, your perfume smells heavenly, and then she smelled your heavenly perfume. So, on the second example, smelled is used as an action verb because it is the direct action of the subject, which is she. She smelled the perfume. Okay? Third example, the puppy looks sad. Okay? Again, it is used as a sense verb because the puppy looks sad. It talks about how the puppy looks. And then the second example is the child looked at the sad puppy. This is the action that the child did. The child looked at the puppy. Okay? Pero ang sense verb is actually showing us that yun yung itsura niya. Okay? It talks about the itsura, the appearance. Okay? Just as discussed earlier. It talks about the appearance. Okay? Everything clear with sense verbs versus action verbs? Or let me give another example. Okay. My neighbor's party, our neighbors were having a party and the music sounds really loud. Okay? The music sounds really loud. Okay? So as an action word, you can say, as an action word, you can say that you can't really use it as an action word, the word sound, right? It's a sensory verb only. For example, she sounds noisy, or she sounds really her voice sounds soothing. That's a sensory verb, okay? Because it talks about the sound of her voice or her sounding soothing. Okay, now let's move on to transitive versus intransitive verbs. What is the difference? It says here that a transitive verb represents an action with a recipient, either human or thing. Okay? These are the examples of transitive verbs. Let's take a look at the sentence examples. She read the questions in the test prior to answering. So the verb is read. She read. What did she read? The questions. Okay. He sold his laptop to get a better one. The transitive verb is sold. And then the one that got the action is laptop. The laptop was sold. Okay. Last example, they brought their jackets to the park because of the cold weather. What was brought to the park? The jackets. So as you see, transitive verbs, there is a recipient of the action. Okay? Intransitive verbs, on the other hand, they represent actions that do not need a recipient. Okay, Again, intransitive verbs are verbs that do not need a recipient. Example sentences. She travels to Europe every summer and takes photographs of tourist spots. She travels to Europe. It didn't require a recipient, okay? Because it's just she travels to Europe. Okay? It means she goes. It's an ongoing action every summer, okay? Present continuous. She walked in the park, but he forgot his jacket at home. Walked in the park. So this kind of verb did not receive no recipient of the action. Okay? Unlike the examples here, she read the questions. What did she read? That's what you're going to ask when you're looking for the transitive verb. What did she read? The questions. He sold the laptop. What did he sell? The laptop. They brought their jackets. What did they bring? The jackets. So the transitive verbs require a recipient of the action. Is it clear? Unlike intransitive verbs, they do not require any recipient of the action. Jeremy jumped from his seat to catch the falling plate. Jeremy is the subject. The action word is jump. Okay. So we have past participles, go, went, gone. I have gone, I had gone. And then present participles, go, going, I am going, I was going. So let's talk about past participles. I have gone. It means you have already done the action. I have eaten. Have you eaten dinner? Yes, I have eaten dinner. Have you gone to the salon? Have you been to the salon? Yes, I've been to the salon. Yes, I've gone to the salon. Okay, I had gone to the salon. And present participle, I am going, meaning it talks about something, an action that you are about to do. Okay? I am going to attend my IELTS review class or lecture. I was going to the park. Pwede mo rin sabihin I was going because the action has not yet happened either. Okay? I was going, however, I realized I needed to stay home. Okay? You can use, the first example is, I am going to the salon, meaning I'm planning to do it in the future. Ito din naman, I'm planning to do it in the future because I was going to go to the salon, however, I realized I am busy. I was going. I was planning, meaning you were planning to do it in the near future. Okay. So we have different voices. Again, auxiliary verbs are used to talk about the tenses, the voices. Okay. So active voice. The subject is the doer of the action. Only female mosquitoes bite people. So the subject is female mosquitoes. And the active verb is bite. So subject is the doer. Doer means siya yung gumagawa ng action. Okay? For example, only cockroaches leave a big mark on your skin. So cockroaches is the subject and leave is the action word. They leave a very big mark on a person's skin. Okay. Be verb plus present participle. Example, the professor is What is the be verb? Is giving is the present participle. A lecture to the students. The professor is giving a lecture to the students. And simple tense, the professor gives a lecture to the students. Pwede din naman to. You don't need a helping verb on the second example, on example letter B, okay? On example letter A, there is a be verb, there's a helping verb if you use the present participle tense. But if you use the simple tense, you can just say, the professor gives a lecture to the students. Okay? Both sentences are correct. The difference is, on the first sentence, there's the be verb or a helping verb, but on the second sentence, there is no helping verb because the simple tense was used. Now, let's talk about the passive voice. The passive voice, subject is the receiver of the action. Example, students were given a lecture by the professor. So, the subject is the receiver of the action. Students were given. Who were given? The students. The students were given a lecture by the professor. Change the sentence to passive voice. Only female mosquitoes bite people. How can we change it? Can you please construct the answer on your paper? Any answers? I think Joyce has an answer. From Zoom participants, would you like to give your answer? Change the sentence to passive voice. So passive voice earlier, sorry, wrong click. Okay. Students were given a lecture by the professor. So the answer is, people are bitten only by female mosquitoes. They have the same meaning, but they were rearranged into different voices. Passive, the first one is an active sentence, and the second one is a passive sentence. People are bitten only by female mosquitoes. Okay, I think I should give another example.
Kasi hindi ako marunong maglagay ng ano. Like, I want to put a text box in here. I don't know how to put a text box.
Okay. So let's figure out how to put a text box.
Show taskbar. Ayan, show taskbar. Pen and laser pointer. Pen and laser pointer lang meron. So, wala siyang text box option. So, that's the problem. We need a text box. Baka sa MacBook lang siya pwede. Because Sir Kevin can do it, but I can't do it on my laptop right now. But yeah, I can't. I don't know why. Oh, here. Ito pala. I figured it out. Yay! Okay. Let's have another example, okay? Ayan. So, Anna plays Uno cards only with her close friends. Okay. This is an example. Anna plays Uno cards only with her close friends. Gusto ko red. Let's make it into a passive sentence. Any answers? How about Zoom participants? Walang nagbibigay ng answer. Anna plays Uno cards only with her close friends. Active. Mute yung mic. Anyone? Passive. Uno cards are played only with Anna. Only with Anna and her closest friends. Close friends. So, Anna plays Uno cards, and then versus Uno cards are played only with Anna and her close friends. Okay? Does anyone want to give another example? No. Active. Nakikita niyo ba yung tinatype ko? Ay, bakit gano'n? Pero I feel like there's a... Ay, wag na nga lang. Ba't di yung sinasabi? Diba? But on my screen, di ba nakita mo? I was typing something. How come it's not typing there? Okay, anyway. I have to figure out how that happens next time. All right, so yeah. Only female mosquitoes bite people. People are bitten only by female mosquitoes. Another example, the shawarma. Okay. Billy eats shawarma. Shawarma is eaten by Billy. Okay? Active. Billy eats shawarma. Shawarma was eaten by Billy. Is eaten. Okay, another example. Anna will leave her house. Anna has left her house. Sorry, wait. Anna is Anna pamute po ng mic, please. Thank you. Okay. Anna will go. Anna will go to the US. And then only mosquitoes bite people. So only, let's say, Anna eats pizza. So pizza is eaten by Anna. Okay? That's a clear example of active and passive voice. All right? Do you have any questions? Okay. Let's move on. Okay, now let's talk about regular and irregular verbs. The only difference between regular and irregular verbs is that regular verbs can add ed at the end to make it a past tense. However, when we talk about irregular verbs, we talk about totally changing the form of the word or the spelling. Okay? Sometimes it changes, and there are cases that it doesn't change. It depends on the word that will be used. Again, what are examples of regular verbs? Wanted, printed, earned. To make it into past tense, you have to add ed.
An example of irregular verb is run. Okay? You can't say she runned. You can only say she ran. She ran. Run, ran, run. Okay. These are examples of irregular verbs. So we have go, went, gone. Okay? Next example. Bear, bore, bore. Beat, beaten, beaten. Begin, began, begun. Bend, bent, bent. Okay? So again, you cannot add ed after these verbs. Okay? These are all irregular verbs. Buy, bought, bought. Okay. Build, built, built. Okay. Bring, brought, brought. Okay? Another more examples of irregular verbs. What is the past tense of cast? Does it change? It's the same. Catch, caught. Choose, chose, chosen. Cling, clang, clung. Cling, clang, clung. Come, came. Cost, same pa rin yun, hindi nagbabago. Cut, hindi nagbabago. Okay? Dream, dreamt. Drink, drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. Drive, drove, driven. Okay. These will be included in the handouts later, so you don't need to take a picture of these. But these are all examples of irregular verbs. Umulit yung drive. Eat, ate, eaten, eaten, fall, fell, fallen. Forbid, forbidden. Forgo, forgone. Forsake, forsaken. Hang, hung, hung. Hit, hit, hit. Hurt. Doesn't change the form. Lay, laid. Lay, laid. Lie, lie. Lie. Okay. Super daming irregular verbs. That's it. Okay. And next we have subject-verb agreement. So this topic over here, what time is it? Okay, subject-verb agreement is actually quite complicated because there are so many rules when it comes to SVA. But as I said earlier, most of your sentence structures will be unnoticed if you can speak confidently and loudly. However, subject-verb agreement is still very important because you have to make sure that what you're saying has consistency. Okay, so because sometimes you become inconsistent by the wrong usage of the verb in a sentence. Okay, the most basic rule, a verb must agree with its subject and number. However, medyo nakakalito because when it comes to subjects or nouns, if you put an S, it becomes plural. However, when you're using a verb and you put an S, it means it's plural. It's singular, okay? So if the noun has an S, it's plural. If it doesn't have an S or ES, it's singular. But when it comes to verbs, if it doesn't have an S, it's plural. If it has an S, it's singular. Okay? For example, here. No. Let me give an example sentence first. He plays outside. He, we're talking about one person. He is a singular noun. And then plays is a singular verb but has an S. He plays outside. Now let's change the subject. They play or plays outside. They play outside because we changed the subject into plural. So then we remove the S from the verb play and then outside. They play outside. Another example is he loves banana cake. What if we change the subject to Anna and Bob blank banana cake? Loves or love? Anna and Bob love banana cake because the subject became plural, so the verb becomes plural and removes the S. Okay? It's a very basic rule. But then there is in English, there's always an exemption to the rule. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. We're going to talk about some nouns that are singular in form but has an S. So those are the examples. News, mathematics, statistics, physics, politics, economics. These are all examples of singular nouns with an S. Think lang po, kasi may papaprint akong material for the activity today. We're going to be having a grammar activity. Excited ba kayo sa grammar activity? Parang hindi ah. Ito. Pero kung may time, kasi baka pag walang time, hindi na natin magawa yung activity. Okay. So, pero 10 a.m. pa lang, oh. Malay niyo, may time. Okay, so, again, you can't say, our subject today is mathematics. It's always mathematics. If you don't want an S on the mathematics, just say math. Our subject today is math. But when you read it as a whole word, math is just a shortcut for mathematics, but the real word is mathematics. And then we have measles, mumps, shingles. Example sentence, gymnastics requires someone to be very flexible. Okay, now what I want you to do, use your phone right now and your paper, everyone. I want you to choose a singular noun from the list here. News, mathematics, statistics, physics. Choose a word and make an example sentence. Okay, you can start. Participants, please send your entry. Choose a singular noun with an S form with an S and make a sentence. Let's check if your subject and your verb will agree. Yes, I'm waiting for the Zoom participants to kindly send your entries. Okay. I'll be checking your answers. Ay, wala ba? O, sa mga latecomers. Make a sentence using the singular nouns with an S. And you have to make sure that your sentence, your subject and your verb agrees in the sentence. My answer is Okay, let me check your answer. Okay, let me read it, okay? It's okay. So, the given sentence example here, grabe naman yung ilaw. Athletic person needs to do warm-up exercise before going to field. Athletics. Athletics here is supposed to be used as a noun, okay? However, you use it as an adjective describing it. Because athletic person.
Sakit ang ulo.
What? Sumisigaw.
Sana, dumaklis.
Hi, pa-mute po ng mic. Okay. Again, the example given here is athletic person needs to do warm-up exercise before going to field. However, athletic is an adjective in this sentence. So I cannot consider this sentence as correct. I mean, it's correct. It's a correct sentence. An athletic person needs to do warm-up exercises. However, if you're going to use athletics as a noun, you have to use it as a noun. For example, the soccer players are really into athletics. It's used as a noun. Okay. Athletics here is not being athletic as an adjective, but it's a noun. It talks about different kinds of sports. Athletics. Okay, anyone else? You can try again using the word athletics. Yes? May answer ka? Billiard ba yung word? Billiards? Ito ba yung pinili mo? Wait, let me check. Okay. I play billiards every day. Yeah, this is a correct sentence. I play billiards every day. Tingnan mo ba yung sabihin, I play billiard? Billiards is a noun that is automatically spelled with an S, even though it's singular. Okay, another example. Do you have an answer? Okay, let me check. He joined, correct ko lang yung form ng verb. He joined the politics. He joined politics. Okay, hindi mo na kailangan ng the. Sabihin mo lang, he joined politics. So you put ed and remove the. But the thing is, paano mo ginamit yung politics? So it's correct how you use politics. Okay, can I have your answer? The news was about politics. Very good. Do you have an answer? Meron na eh, patingin. Yeah, it's okay. Just give it a try. Malay mo tama. Physics is good for students. Okay, yeah, tama yung usage. Yun naman yung importante. It doesn't matter if your sentence is so simple. What matters is you know how to use the word correctly in the sentence. Okay? Okay. Sabi nung iba, ay, buti na lang. Di kayo sure sa susunod. Uy, walang nagsagot sa Zoom. Zoom participants, where are your answers? Walang nagmatabang. Okay. So plural. Nouns in singular form but plural in meaning. Ito naman, singular yung form nila, but they are plural nouns. Why? Because they are collective nouns. They are pertaining to a number of people. Okay? So police. Pag sinabi mo police, you can't say polices. People, it means marami, right? Livestock, a farm of animals. So you can't say livestock, you just say livestock. Cattle, cows. Poultry, hens. Okay, I have a poultry business. Okay? So, poultry is singular, but I'm talking about when you hear the word poultry, it talks about many chickens, right? Maraming manok. It doesn't talk about, if I say I have a poultry business, it doesn't mean that I'm only handling one piece of chicken, one live hen, but I'm talking about many. But it is used in singular form, no S. So, kung yung mga words na to, singular, pero may S. Ito naman yung mga words na plural, considered as plural, with an S. Ay, without an S pala. These words are considered as singular, but plural in meaning. Okay? Sheep. You can't say sheeps. All right. Example. Fish are normally the preferred source of omega-3 for most vegetarians. Fish are normally, as you can see, yung ginamit na verb, helping verb is in plural form. Okay? It's an R. The police are. Plural form ulit yung verb. Kasi, ito, plural din yan. However, walang S. Because they are considered as singular in form but plural in meaning. Okay, I want you to use all these words here in the list and make a sentence. Make another example sentence.
Zombie apocalypse.
Okay, any answers? I'm gonna call on the students that were not able to share their answers earlier. Okay, an example that I made is the police are patrolling around the city. As you can see, I used are. You can also use were. Basta yung verb ay plural. The police were patrolling around the city. The sheep are fed by the old mayor. The sheep are fed by the old mayor. Okay, let me check your example sentences. I feel like Joyce has a very good example. The people are expected to go after their needs and wants, which can sometimes lead into something perilous. The people are, ito yung mahalaga, people, ibig sabihin pertaining to a group of many persons. People are expected. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, can I have your answer, please? Wow, dalawang entry. The people are having fun in the party, at the party with their friends. The people are having fun. Yes, this is correct. The fish are trying to escape from the aquarium. Wow, imagine ko tuloy. Tumatalon yung fish. Okay, the fish are trying to escape. Are trying to escape. Okay, very good. Okay, can I see your example sentence? Okay. There are many people in the supermarket. Actually, it's right. Iba lang yung, tama yung sentence, iba lang, hindi lang niya ginaya yung example, yung form, yung order ng sentence dun sa example. Pero, she used there are. There are many people in the supermarket. It's singular. There is a person at the supermarket, right? There is a person at the supermarket. Pero, people, so there are. Okay. How about people from the back? Sir Cesar. Tingin niya ako. Aaron? Is it Aaron? Ano po ba to? Aaron is the name? Ano ba to? Aaron. Ah, okay. So Aaron is a person, right? Aaron is giving more ideas to other people. However, you need to use those examples there as your subject. Kasi dito yung subject ng sentence mo, Aaron, si Aaron. So dapat Aaron is. Pwede mo kwenta ng is? Okay. Another example. Yes, can I check? Please? I want to see if nagigets nyo eh. I invested a lot of money in a fish pond business. Nice. Okay, asan po yung ginamit yung fish? Yung fish nasa pond. Oo nga naman. Wait lang, yung fish nasa pond. Okay, wait lang po. Kailangan po gamitin niyo yung word na fish as the subject. Meaning, yung fish yung gagawa ng action. Okay? But this is a very good example. I invested a lot of money in the fish pond business. Actually, this sentence is grammatically perfect. I invested a lot of money in the fish pond business. However, that is not the required exercise that I was looking for. So try again. Gamitin niyo po yung word na fish as a subject. Meaning, yung fish, gagawa siya ng action. Kagaya nung kay Mary Chris, which is, the fish are trying to escape. Napaka, nung imagination. Siguro po meron kayong aquarium sa bahay. Tama po ba? Minsan pag namumuni-muni si Mary Chris, nakikita niya yung mga isda. Parang paalis na isda. Okay. But yeah, I understand that medyo na-late kasi kayo eh, no? But yeah, we're trying to use these words as our subject. Pag sinabi pong subject, ibig sabihin siya yung bida sa sentence. Okay? He's not the subject is the one that does the action. The object receives the action. Parang gusto ko na magpa-break, na-stress ako. Sa fish pond. Asan yung fish? Nasa pond. Okay. Let's have a 10-minute break. Let's go back here at 10:30.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's continue. When acting as the subject of a sentence, gerunds and infinitives are always singular. Example number 1. Entertaining multiple goals makes a person's life stressful. So the word entertaining is the one that makes the action, makes. So entertaining is singular form. That's why the singular form of make is with an S, makes. For example, she makes a cake. She makes ice cream. Entertaining makes, okay? We're talking about entertaining. Next, to bake pastries is my hobby. Bake is the one that is using the is, okay? So to bake pastries is my hobby. Bake is in singular form. That's why you use the helping verb is, and it's a singular helping verb. Planning a road trip to 3 different cities involves a great deal of planning. So planning here, this gerund is in singular form. Kaya naman yung verb na gagamitin niya, singular form with an S, involves. Planning involves a great deal. Planning a road trip to 3 different cities involves a great deal of planning. Okay, do you understand? Gerunds are words with ing. Okay? They can be used as subjects in a sentence, as stated in the examples over here. Now, certain nouns must always be in plural form. These are examples of some nouns that you can never remove the S. Okay? Belongings, clothes, congratulations, earnings, goods, odds, outskirts, particulars, premises, remains, riches, surroundings, thanks, troops, tropics, arms, customs, manners, savings, damages. These are all used as nouns, and you cannot remove the S.
Nakaka-distract ba yung tunog? Medyo, no? Ha? Pero, sabi ni Cesar, ano lang daw yan yung battery ng smoke detector.
Okay. The goods were purchased from the grocery. So, since the word goods is in plural form, we use the helping verb were. The goods were purchased from the grocery. The tropics are home to most of the endangered animals in the world. Okay, let's do another writing activity right now. Make a sentence, choose one noun from here. Choose one noun and make a sentence on the piece of paper or on your phone. It's okay.
Susulat din ako ng
So I encourage the Zoom participants to also send their entries. The instruction is use the nouns here in this red bracket to make a sentence.
Donations from abroad. Imported. To the Philippines.
Okay, I will give my example first. Habang nagsusulat kayo. Yes, any Zoom participants who would like to give their answers? Donations from abroad are imported to the Philippines. The goods are being transported to the orphanage. The goods are being transported to the orphanage. Okay, anyone who has their answers? Take your time.
Okay.
Due to the pandemic, I lost my job. My savings are running low. Through the life. No, I didn't lose my job during the pandemic because I work as an online tutor, so it didn't affect me, thank God. Pero marami ang naka-lose ng jobs nila ng pandemic. My savings are running low. Okay, now I'm gonna check your answers. Yes? Okay. The thief, is it the second one or the first one? Both, okay. The thief despoiled the old man of his belongings. The verb used is despoiled. Okay. Okay, so you use a different structure. However, if let's say, let's not put it into past tense. The thief despoil or despoils. However, I understand that the word belongings is used here. However, I needed you to make a structure wherein the belongings is the subject. So in this sentence, it's the object because it receives the action, but the subject is the thief. Okay, so the sentence is correct. However, the requirement on the exercise was not executed correctly, but okay. I like, thank you for the effort. She collected up her personal belongings and left. Okay, again, the subject is she, and the main action is collected. So here, the belongings is not the subject. So we need the subject to be one of the words. You can try again. Okay, let's check. People from the back. Jade. Okay. Ano may mo ba dito sa or dito sa labas? Ikaw. Asan dito? The troops are having a battle with the terrorists right now. No! Kaya natuto ako magbasa ng mga examples kasi kakaiba kayo mag-isip. The troops are, ito naman yung importante, the troops are, was it used in the correct execution? Like I said, use it as the subject? Yes. The troops are. So, ginamitan ba niya ng tamang helping verb? Yes, because it's in plural form, are. Very good. Okay, next. Can I check your answer, please? Loitering. However, was there a loitering there? Doon sa example. Aha. However, hindi. Dapat yung subject mo is princess. Because here, loitering is prohibited. This is considered as singular subject, so you have to use is. Loitering is prohibited in the premises, but I wanted to use premises as a subject, meaning Congratulations to all the students that have passed the exam. Past tense yung pass, because napasa na, di ba? Kaya congratulate. Congratulations to all the students that have passed. So, none of these sentences really executed the requirement, pero try mo pa rin, okay? All right, can I check your answer? Some of my belongings. Asan po yung helping verb? Pwede mo, okay, gets ko yung idea. Some of my belongings were forgotten at the market. Can you please write it? Belongings were. So you can use the helping verb were forgotten at the market. Okay, how about here? Let me check. The customs in Clark International Airport were very strict. The customs were very strict. Okay, tama po yung usage. Very good. Okay. Ito talaga yung gusto ko makita ko guys. Okay. Ano ba ito? Ano? Installing IELTS actual examination. Kulang ng S. Examination. IELTS actual examinations are challenging. Congratulations to those who were. Who are the pressure? Congratulations. Who endure the pressure. Okay. Congratulations to those who endure the pressure. Okay. IELTS actual examinations are challenging. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay. All right, let's move on. Oh, may sumagot. They deserve our congratulations on all they have achieved. They deserve our congratulations for everything they have achieved. Okay. All right, so we're done. May the odds are always in our favor. The odds are always in our favor. Okay, next. Now we're gonna talk about pair nouns. Isa to sa pinaka nakakalito. This is very confusing because they come in pairs and they have an S at the end of the word. For example, binoculars, glasses, jeans, pants, pincers, pliers, pajamas, tails, scissors, shorts, spectacles, tights, trousers, tweezers. So they always come in a pair. Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin, I'm wearing my pants today because actually pants are for two legs, diba? So that's why they're called pants because they are used for both of your legs. And then pajamas. Why pajamas? Because they come in a pair. The top and the bottom, pajamas, okay? And then glasses. I'm not wearing my glasses today. I am not wearing my glasses. Okay. Pair nouns take the singular form when you use pair off. Magiging singular lang siya pag inilagay mo yung word na pair off before the pair nouns. For example, I have a new pair of glasses. Okay? Pair of glasses. My new pair of glasses is from EO. Okay? My new pair of glasses is. Ang ginamit ko is. Kasi pag sinabi mong pair, you're talking about one pair. Pero pag sinabing pair, ibig sabihin nun, yung glasses, pair kasi siya, dalawa, di ba? So, pero ginamit mo pair. What the pair of glasses or a pair of glasses. I have a new pair of glasses. My new pair of glasses is from EO. Paano naman kung pairs? She bought 3 pairs of shoes. Okay, she bought 3 pairs of shoes. We're talking about 3 pairs of shoes. The 3 pairs of shoes, are from Nike. Are. Kasi pairs. Okay? Pero pag isang pair lang is singular. Singular verb. Okay? You get it? Another example. Where can I find my tweezers? Oh, the pair of tweezers is on the table. Yung pangbunot ng kilay. The pair of tweezers are on the table. The pair of tweezers is on the table. But now, if I change it to, hey, I have 2 pairs of tweezers that I bought yesterday from Watson's. One for you and one for me. I bought 2 pairs of tweezers. Where are those pairs of tweezers? The pairs of tweezers, nakakatang twist, the pairs of tweezers are on the table. Kasi pairs. Pero kung isang pair lang is, the pair of tweezers is on the table. Okay? Another example. The pair of binoculars is used by most tourists to see different breeds of birds in the marshland. The pair of binoculars is used. As you can see, we use singular form of helping verb because we're just talking about one pair. But if we change it to the pairs of binoculars are used by most tourists. Okay? Now, pair nouns on their own. Pag sinabing on their own, hindi mo nalalagyan ng pair of. That's when you use them in plural verb. Plural verb. Okay? Her scissors were missing from her desk. Her eyeglasses are on the table. Her pants are blue. Her pants are blue. You can't say her pants is blue. You say her pants are blue. And then jeans. I have a new pair of jeans. My new pair of jeans is from Jag. My new pair of jeans is from Jag. Pair. One pair lang yung pinag-uusapan natin. My jeans. Pag sinabi kong my jeans is from Jag or my jeans are from Jag? Are. Kasi we did not use pair of. Okay? So we just say, my jeans are from Jag. And then his pajamas were given by his mother. My pajamas are stolen from the neighbor. my pajamas are stolen from the neighbor. Dalawa ibig sabihin no, it's either I stole it or the neighbor stole it. Okay, for example, sinungkit nung neighbor mo yung pajamas mo, no? Sa sampayan. So you say, my pajamas are stolen by my neighbors. Meaning, yung neighbor ko, they stole my pajamas. The thing here is pajamas without pair of, you use are. My pajamas are stolen by my neighbors. Now, if I change it to my pajamas are stolen from the neighbor, meaning I stole the pajama.
Magnanakaw pala. Okay.
But don't steal pajamas from your neighbors, okay? All right. So these are examples of collective nouns. Okay. Army, assembly, association, audience, board, choir, class, club, college, committee, community, company, council, crew, crowd, enemy, group, jury, majority, management, military, minority, family, firm, gang, government, population, press, public, school, navy, orchestra, party. So when we say collective nouns, they are nouns that are singular in form, but they have a plural meaning. Okay? Pag kasi sinabing family, automatic, maraming members yan. Di ba? Pag sinabing club, there are many members in a club. There are many members in a board. There are many different courses in a college. Crew, pag sinabing crew, please, I need to speak with my crew. Ibig sabihin, ako yung manager. Let's say I'm the manager of Jollibee, alright? So, I need to talk with my crew. I have to have a meeting with the crew. Meaning, I'm pertaining to all the people in the crew. All my staff. Okay? Pag sinabi ko namang, I want to have a meeting with a crew member. So that's talking about one person only, crew member. So that's the meaning of collective nouns. There are many, it's a group of many people in one. When collective nouns are regarded as a unit, singular. Singular ang verb kapag ang collective noun daw is one unit. For example, the committee stands firm to impose its decision. The committee. So singular, meaning ang gagamitin mong verb is singular with an S. Okay? Okay. Pili kayo ng isang word dito and make an example sentence with a singular verb. Collective nouns, collective nouns. Okay. You only have 1 minute. Zoom participants, you can also send your entries here. Again, collective nouns require singular verbs. Example, the management wants to express apologies to the affected members. The management is the subject, it's a collective noun. The verb is wants, not wants, because it's used, the management is in singular form, so we need a singular verb. The management wants to express apology. Okay? Another example. The reunion. The high school reunion committee is preparing a lot of fun and recreational activities for the grand reunion. Totoo yun. Isa ako sa organizers. We're gonna be celebrating our 15th year grand reunion no high school. And it's so fun. Yun na lang nasabi eh. For the grand reunion. Again, the high school reunion committee. The word committee, as you can see there, it's used as a singular noun because it's a collective noun. And the verb used is, meaning singular form. Okay? The high school reunion committee is preparing a lot of fun and recreational activities for the grand reunion. Okay, we do have an entry from one of the Zoom participants, Miss Karen May, who is so active. Okay, let me read her example. The management gets its ideas from its employees. Wow, this is a very good example. The management, a collective noun, singular in form. Gets is the verb, singular in form. Correct. Okay, now let me check the answers from the people here. Okay. Okay, do you have an answer? Okay. Let me see. Ako na magtatapos. Kung kalahati lang. Are you using an iPhone 14? Oh, okay. I just asked. The college committee. Okay. How about the gathered? The college committee gathered the military navy. Let's change to the college committee gathers information from the military navy. How about this one? The college committee gathers information from the military navy. Tama? Okay. Committee used as a singular noun because it's a collective noun. And we use the verb gathers with an S. It's a singular in form as well. So the subject and verb now agree. Okay, let me check your answer. The college students are more pressured compared to high school students. Okay. Actually, ang subject natin should be, can I borrow your pen? So, subject natin dapat is college lang kasi gagamitin natin siya as a collective noun. So, the college. So, can you please Write it, the college. The college is college is more, okay. And then we got college is more pressuring compared to high school. Okay? Iniba ko lang yung structure, pero yun din yung meaning ng example mo. Because the example here that he gave is the college students are more pressured compared to high school students. Totoo naman. However, we're trying to use only the word college as a collective noun. So, binago natin yung structure. College is more pressuring compared to high school. Compared to high school. Okay, how about Merry Chris? Yeah? Uy, ikaw nga magaganda yung ideas mo, yung aquarium. Yung mga isang gusto. Connected yung mga isip niyo. Ngayon ko lang napansin, the fish. Siguro nung binasa ko yung the fish, nagsulat siya ng fish. Okay, the management is going to lower the rate of our unit. Okay, pero tama naman yung paggamit mo ng collective noun. The management is going to. Okay, tama yan. Singular kasi yung is. Diba? Okay, can I check? The population grows tremendously. Ay, gusto ko yung mga pa-tremendously ni Joyce. Napaka ano talaga niya, no? She goes like an extra mile all the time. The population grows tremendously in the past decade. Totoo din. Kaya kayo, huwag na kayo mag-ano. Joke? Tama na yun. Actually, Philippines is one of the most populated countries in the world. And until now, pero okay din yun because we do have human resources. However, the economy, not so good. Pero compared naman sa Korea, sa South Korea, na ala na silang human resources. Kasi, ayaw na mag-anak ng mga tao doon. Actually, my students are like, in Japan, right? Yeah. Kasi nga, the cost of living, and everything. And ngayon, iba na rin mag-isip ang mga younger generation. Like, hindi naman porket sinabing family, ibig sabihin na may kids, diba? So some Koreans are like, it's okay not to have kids. They just have pets, like cats, dogs, stuff like that. But I have encountered so many Korean couples that they decided to live without kids. And it's okay. Actually, yun na yung normal ngayon sa generation natin. It's just that Filipinos from the older generation, they tend to have a difficulty accepting the fact that iba na talaga ang mindset ng mga tao. So, let's not go to personal. Pamunta sa personal na usapan eh. Okay. When collective nouns are regarded as individuals, you use the plural form of verb. Remember, is there interaction involved within the members of the group? Are they performing the action individually? If there is, please use plural form. Okay? So kapag daw ang collective nouns, we are pertaining to them as individual, we use plural form. For example, the committee are debating amongst themselves how to impose their decision. Okay, yung sentence structure na to, medyo a little more complex. But yeah, it says here, they are debating among themselves how to impose their decision. The committee are. So, paano natin nalamang the committee, the collective noun, is regarded as individuals? Because it says here, They are debating among themselves. The audience are already in their right seats. So another indication that they are performing individually is because they are in their right seats. Meaning, the audience are already in their right seats. They have an individual action done. Okay? Like ito, debating amongst themselves. Nakakalito, no? Pero yon, this is an exemption to the rule. Na ang original rule is, pag collective noun, you use a singular verb. But there are cases wherein you can use plural verbs with when you are pertaining to collective nouns, because that's only when they start to perform an individual action. Okay? Compound subjects are singular when there is the words each or every. Okay. So ngayon, we need to consider each or every. So, example, each tree and bush was. As you can see, dalawa kasi yung subject dito, oh. Tree at saka bush. Puno at saka halamanan. Right? Pero, since ginamitan natin ng each, this one, that's why you use a singular form of verb. Was. Not each tree and bush were infested with the bugs. We say each tree and bush was infested with the bugs. Ngayon, if tatanggalin natin yung each, if we're gonna remove the each, trees and bushes were infested with bugs. Okay? Understood? Pero kapag nilagyan mo ng each or every, automatically, you use singular verb. Another example. Every man and woman is asked to vote. Since we have the word every, we use singular helping verb is. Clear? Note, the use of each as a subject takes on a singular verb also. Kasi each and every is used as a subject. Okay? Example, walang specific subject. Kasi halimbawa, alam na natin pinag-uusapan natin. Each has a piece of his, her own pages. So, the information is implied. We're pertaining to people or pupils or students. Okay? Each, kung gusto sabihin dito, each student has. Pero pwede rin namang walang student. Halimbawa, kanina pa tayo nag-uusap at alam mo namang students yung I'm pertaining to students. So, you can just say each has a piece of his or her own paper. So, even though walang student, you use each, it's still considered as singular. Kaya ginamitan mo ng has, not have. Okay? Each student has a piece of his, her own paper. Now, if we change the sentence into students have a piece of their own paper. Students, ginawa ko ng plural yung subject ngayon. Students have a piece of their own paper. Okay? Yung his, her, pinalitan ko ng their. Kasi nga, students na. Hindi na each student. Okay? Is it clear? Refer to only one thing or person logically go together. Okay. We're referring to only one thing or one person. So we have here, my friend and confidant is my mother. So we're pertaining to one person. We're pertaining to the mother. Ibig sabihin yung nanay daw niya, kaibigan na niya, katiwala niya pa. Confidant means a person that you can trust. in everything that you want to trust her with. Okay? So, my friend and confidant is my mother. We're pertaining to one person. Kaya naman is. Another example is my lover and my best friend is Tom. Okay? So, si Tom daw, ay, best friend ko na, lover ko pa. Ibig sabihin, jowa ko siya. Ganon. Okay? My lover and my best friend is Tom. Pero walang Tom. Inimbento ko lang yun. Okay? Huwag kayong issue dyan. Okay, gets you, ah? My lover and my best friend is Tom. Or is my boyfriend, for example. Bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. So we're pertaining to breakfast. One particular thing. We're pertaining to one particular thing. So we use is. Okay? Bread and butter is my favorite breakfast. Pero pag binago natin yung structure ng sentence, bread and butter are essential breakfast ingredients. Okay? Because it's a different structure now. Compound subjects joined by either of the following. And, both and. Example, gagamitan mo siya ng plural verb. Okay? Pens, pen, and pencil. We saw the word and. Ibig sabihin, meron tayong 1, 2 subjects. 2 objects. Pens, pen, and pencil were. So, plural form. Okay? Okay. Ang kalat eh. Alright, so, Ted's pen and pencil were missing from his notebook. Ted's pen and pencil were missing from his notebook. Another example is both. Ayan, ginamitan natin ng both. Both grades and attendance were important. Or pwede rin namang are important. Both grades and attendance are important. So both speaking and writing are included in the test. Important considerations for this year's scholarship. Okay, again, if compound subjects are joined by and both, or both and, automatically, the verb that you use should be in plural form. Clear? Parang di kayo sure. Example nga. Okay, I'm gonna write. You can write your examples while I'm writing my examples as well. You can use and, both, and and. So, bali dalawang sentence examples ang gagamitin nyo. Yung isa is each or every, singular verb, and then yung isang example sentence naman, gamitan nyo ng and, compound subjects joined with and, both and, tas plural form yung verb. Okay?
Exemptional. Exceptional. Which member of the family is exceptional?
Okay, let me give my examples first. So, dun muna tayo sa compound subjects are singular when there is the words each or every. Yun muna yung example na bibigay. Each member of the faculty is exceptional. Each member of the faculty is exceptionally intelligent. Exceptionally intelligent. Meaning, na-challenge kasi ako kay Joyce eh. Ginagalingan ko na rin sa vocabulary. Okay. Each member of the faculty is exceptionally intelligent. And next example, every naman. Every child has a gift. Okay, so ang ginamit kong verb, has. Singular ba yon? Yes. Every child has a gift. Next, yun namang compound subjects joined either and, both and. Tom and Jerry are best friends. So, ayun narinig nyo, are ang ginamit kong helping verb. Auxiliary verb, are. Tom and Jerry are best friends. Pen and paper are both necessary school supplies. Pen and paper are both necessary school supplies. Okay, now I'm going to be checking your answers. Yes, what's your answer? Okay. The population of both country of Laos and India is increasing by the day. Is increasing. Okay, the population of both Laos and India. So, ginamitan mo siya ng both. Pero you're talking about the population. Okay, you're talking about the population kasi it's increasing it. Diba? So, the population is increasing. However, ano yung each and every? Okay, sa both. Okay. Ayun naman, this is not an applicable sentence for the example, pero tingnan natin yung second example mo. The country of Libya and Japan both suffered a magnitude of 5.5 earthquake yesterday. Okay. How about the country of Libya and Japan are both suffering? Are both suffering. Okay? Kasi pinass tense mo, so hindi ko ma-identify kung ang ginamit mo bang verb is plural or singular. Pero if you're gonna change it to the country of Libya and Japan are both suffering. Can you just type it here? Libya and Japan are both suffering. So yun yung hinahanap ko yung subject and yung verb. Yun yung importante. All the other words are just nuances. Okay, check natin kay Cesar. Okay lang. Tatapusin ko. My mother and father bought a new big luxury car. Teka, parang ibang lesson po ito. My mother and father bought. Okay, so kailangan mother and father bought or so kailangan po natin ng helping verb. So, ano gagamitin niyo po? Is are buying or is buying a new car? My mother and father are buying a new car. Okay. So how about each and every? Okay. Each parent wants to buy a new car for their child. Okay, medyo mas challenging tong part na to, no? Okay. Check nga natin. Wala ba? How about here? Okay. Every child and adult is required to eat an apple a day. An apple a day, okay. Every child and adult is. So since may every, ginamitan natin ng singular form of verb is, that's correct. Lagyan mo lang ng to eat an apple a day. An, okay? And then, each has needs to pay for the school service, okay? Each has needs. Okay, very good. Tama naman. Pero needs yun, needs, okay? So, it's actually a collective noun here. So, pag nilagyan mo na ng S. Both participation and attendance are important in the English class. Both participation and attendance are important. So, ginamitan mo ng are, which is a plural form of the verb. That is correct. Basically, lahat ng sentence mo pasok. Because you use the subject and verb, they agree. Yun yung importante, kahit yung ibang mga words may kulang konti. Okay, how about you? Can I check your answer? Each student receives a personalized assignment. Kung isa pa tong challenging ang mga vocabulary. Each student receives. So the word each and receives is used as a singular verb. Yes, that is correct. Next, we have books and pens lay scattered on the table after the meeting. So books and pens, plural form of nouns. The subject is in plural form. You use the verb lay, which is also in plural form because it doesn't have an S, and it is correct. Very good. One last one from here. Check mo natin ang inyong sagot. Okay. Every girl and boy in the class is required to sanitize their hands before eating. Tingnan mo, sinimulan ni Joyce yung mga challenging sentence. Lahat sila ginagalingan na. Okay, very good. This is right. Every girl and boy in the class is. So may every, kaya yung ginamit niyang auxiliary verb is. Tama. Both my necklace and bracelet are shining. Asaan? Okay, both my necklace and bracelet are shining, shimmering, splendid. both my necklace and bracelet are shining because of the reflection of the lights. Natutuwa naman ako. Sa akin hindi nag-shine, fake lang. Very good. Tama, tama. Okay.
Sabi nung iba, buti na lang. Dad na siya.
Okay. I can't believe it.
11:30 pa lang.
Okay, so, magko-coaching tayo. Sino pwede today? Speaking, yeah. Okay, we can start it kasi bala ko 10 students today. So, tomorrow, lecture lang, and then, no coaching na. Okay, so, any entries from the Zoom participants? No more? If you don't have any entries left, I will be ending this Zoom meeting. Thank you to all participants who stayed until the end. Okay, handouts will be provided in our Discords and group chats. The links for the handouts. Please don't forget to watch a replay of this video. Just log on to www.youtube.com/Kevin Mangulabnan. Like and subscribe to his channel. Ako wala akong channel. Okay, thank you all Zoom participants and see you again on our next class.